Give me 2 minutes, and I'll tell you a story. Flag football practice had ended on a crisp fall day in 1994 for the Willa Gillespie Elementary School team in Eugene, Oregon, when one of my 9-year-old players asked, "Whose father are you?" He assumed because the other coaches were dads, I must be one too. I certainly looked the part with my lumbering gait and bemused expressions, yelling one minute and applauding the next. "I'm nobody's father," I said, patting him on his slender shoulders. "I'm coaching because I'm friends with guys on the team and I like football, okay?" "Cool," he said, trotting off to where his folks' Aerostar van was filling up with kids. I walked to my Honda Accord alone. 25 years ago, I was a divorced, middle-aged grad student without children. I didn't have a biological clock, mine was psychological. I had always wanted kids, so why was I 40-something without a family? I could blame it on my younger self, who naively fell in love too hard in college and then rebounded through 2 decades of relationships and a failed first marriage. I used to joke that I had only been responsible for a Cocker Spaniel and a 10-gallon aquarium. The fish eventually died, and my ex-wife got the dog. So much for any relevant child-rearing experience. In the early 1990s, I journeyed to Oregon for graduate school and unexpectedly fell in love with a wonderful woman with 3 young sons. After a lifetime of wondering what it would be like to be a father, I was immersed with a rambunctious brood of boys in a recurring expedition into unexplored territory. Sometimes I was discombobulated and sought refuge at my apartment a mile away. Most times I felt happier than I had in years, and more importantly, fulfilled by being with this special family. I learned late in life that although I was nobody's father, I had a lot of dad in me. On June 28, 1997, I married Mikey and officially became stepfather to Rob, John, and Mark. 21 years later, I no longer wonder what it's like to be a parent or a grandparent of 5, called Poppy. I've had years of on-the-job training, and for that, I am eternally grateful. This is Mark Massey. Thanks for listening to my new weekly series, Give Me 2 Minutes, and I'll tell you a story. Stay tuned for more entertaining episodes, something to enjoy in these troubled times.